Hello and what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Miguel. You're watching Miguel EDC, the channel where we talk everything EDC gear here. And today we're checking out a knife from QSP. This one just came in recently here for me to check out and share with you guys. So shout out to QSP for the opportunity here. Of course, this knife and every other knife you see in this video will be linked down below. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get right in here. We got the Have a Knife Day sticker right there. We got the QSP Wolf right there. Better Knife, Better Life. And here's an outline of this bad boy. So if you know what's up, then you know what's up, right? We are, I believe, talking about the Dolphin, ladies and gentlemen. The Dolphin from QSP. So this one should be an interesting one, to say the least. Looks like we got the knife there. Then we got this thing here. I'm not sure exactly what this is for, but we're going to find out together here, shall we? Let's go ahead and see what we're dealing with. The Dolphin here. This one came out a few months ago, and I'm just finally getting a chance to check this one out. Holy smokes. I mean, the first and very unique thing about this knife is the fact that it doesn't come with a pocket clip. So that's interesting. I think it's mostly meant for you to have some sort of lanyard carry solution, right? Instead of a pocket clip. So that was always thought that was pretty interesting. Also very interesting, we have all the handles are nice and polished all around. So that was kind of unexpected from QSP. We have the QSP Premium triangle logo there in the pivot, so that's cool. Captive pivot, and this one is like a wood inlay. Let me get you a closer look here. Right, high quality, or at least premium looking wood right there. Right, very flush, good quality there. Right, as far as how it goes in the handle like that. Here's what it looks like on the other side. Pretty cool, pretty neat there, to say the least. This guy is going to be, it looks like a liner lock, and then we got thumb stud for deployments. But yeah, you can see the sort of chrome aesthetics. I think even the blade is polished, you guys. So this is going to be an interesting one. I hope you guys are ready. If you're ready, I'm ready. Here we go. Bam. Holy macaroni, guys. Look at this blade, man. Look at this thing. It definitely deserves a nice little wipe right here, because this thing is a mirror, right? Mirror on the wall. I mean, you can see everything, right? There's your boy right there. What up, guys? You know, peace out. Hey, how you doing, man? It's a mirror. I'm not even joking. This thing is insanely polished. You can see my lights and everything in the background. That is insane. Flat grind 14C 28N steel going on this one. What a finish, guys. What a finish. I mean, the camera is not even going to do it justice, because the light has to hit it a specific way for it to look just right. This thing looks so good, man, oh man. So yeah, it looks to be a liner lock, right, with good access to the liner, by the way. It's interesting how the liner also wraps around the wood here like that. There's a stress relief cutout there. And yeah, very nicely done. Yeah, very easy to disengage, very comfortable. And yeah, very nice, satisfying drop shotty action right there. That's looking pretty good. Sign me up. Wait a second, come on now. They do it justice there. And it's funny, you know, it kind of looks like a dolphin. Like, they actually nailed the name. It kind of looks like a dolphin jumping out of the water or something. The tail will be right over here, right? The body, the head. That is insane. This is epic, guys. Absolutely epic. Again, I still don't know how the whole no pocket clip situation is going to work out. But at least the way it is right now, right? With all this crazy... I mean... I'm literally speechless. I don't even know what to say about this knife. This crazy finish right here is unlike anything that I have seen. This is insane. So yeah, I mean, you guessed it. The ergos of this thing are going to be really, really good, right? It's nice and curved right here. So also nice and rounded all around. No sharp edges, right? Here's your standard grip right here. Is going to be just past this circular portion in the back. Enough room there to get a full purchase, right? And I can even forward choke. Yeah, they even managed to put a little finger choke area right there, so that works pretty good, very nicely, man. That polish is crazy. You can even see the iPhone there, the lenses of my iPhone recording this video. Yeah, very high reflection finish right there, to say the least. Absolutely no doubt about it, and it looks so good, man. It looks so good. Nice little shake shutter action. Thumb deployment is tuned very well with that detent. Let me see. Yeah, actually pretty well-tuned detent, if you ask me. Not too stiff, not too soft, right? Just perfectly well-tuned right there. And yeah, you just got to get used to the handle being just a little bit longer, right? A typical knife will end up about right here, but then you got this extra portion right here. That's so interesting about this knife. I almost went for a front flipper, but obviously we don't have one, right? This would have been sweet if it had a front flipper as well. That would have been cool. But yeah, the two deployment options that it does have with those thumb studs, man, they are money 100%. Absolutely digging that. And here's the crazy thing, right? If we don't have a pocket clip, it is by default an ambidextrous friendly knife, right? So as you can see, I'm using it here with my left hand, right? I don't have any dexterity on my left hand at all, I promise you. And let me see if I can get the reverse flick again. Yeah, the handle is a little bit lengthier, right? And I have average size hands. There it is, right? So if I can do it with my left hand, if you're a lefty, you absolutely can rock this thing. What an interesting knife. What a breath of fresh air. And I think this thing is definitely under 100 bones. So to have this mirror finish like that, polished mirror finish for under $100, that is crazy. There's even many inlay options available if you're not the wood type of guy. But this is, I mean, definitely a very interesting one to say the least. Very classy too, right? So it kind of feels like this could have been a knife. Obviously, it came out now, but you could have told me this came out 20 years ago with this wood inlay, and I would believe you, right? If you told me your grandpa had this in his collection back in the 50s or something, I would believe you, because it sort of feels like such a, in a weird way, a very timeless design, to say the least. They're very tastefully done. Sandwich construction, small standoff here, big standoff back there. Look at that. So, and yeah, it's just a through hole, so my lanyard people rejoice. Talk about prioritizing a lanyard hole over a pocket clip on this one. This is interesting, and I'm sure you need some special tool here with the two little holes there on each side to be able to, you know, loosen this one up or take it apart or what have you. So, you know, it's funny I'm saying all that because as soon as I was saying that, I'm like, gee, now it makes a lot of sense what this thing is all about right now. And again, I do love to do these unboxings, raw first impressions, so you can see my whole reaction going through the whole thing. I can, yeah, now see the purpose of this tool clearly. Let me just zoom in here so you guys can see it better. Clearly, we got two little spikes here on each end, right? Kind of looks like a small sim tool, so very easy, lines up perfectly for each hole like that. And then, yeah, we can, you know, lefty-loosey, there we go. I can feel that getting loose. And then same thing here. So if you guys want to see a disassembly of this knife, let me know. Well, yeah, I can use this tool, and I'm going to tighten it back up here once again. I can use this tool right here to disassemble this guy. What a unique, interesting little, little, you know, hardware situation. I've never seen anything like this before. This is truly unique. And yeah, it comes right in the box with the knife itself, so you don't have to go shopping for it or anything. I mean, it's probably not the kind of solution that you're gonna want to have on the go if you're like camping or outside or, you know, outdoors or whatever the case may be. But you know, this is not that kind of knife anyways, and you know that, and I know that, and the people who designed this knew that when they put it together. So just something different, something unique aside from the regular good old T8s and, believe it or not, T6s that we're seeing still somehow these days in some way, shape, or form. Some companies don't want to let go of those T6s, but you know, T8 should be the new standard. Some unique stuff from time to time. I don't mind that at all. So let's do some size comparisons really quick. This is the QSP Otter right there, and this one is the Walrus. And then these are all naming, animal naming conventions, as you can see. So the Dolphin is a little bit smaller than the Walrus, but definitely bigger by a lot there, compared to the Otter, as you can see. Here's the Microtech MSI right there, the Stitch. These are going to be much larger knives, no doubt about that. Here's the Demko AD 20.5. All right. Here's the Spyderco PM2 and the Para 3, right? So it's somewhere a little bit bigger than the Para 3, but obviously smaller than the PM2. Demko AD 20.5 right there, and the Kunwu Chad. Take a look there for yourself, guys. It's going to be somewhere in the middle between these two, no doubt. Here's the Tenable Fenrir right there, and the CJRB Pyrite Light. Now we're back on the budget end of things. All of these are very affordable and highly recommendable. Definitely somewhere in between these two. You guys be the judge there. And I'll have all these nice linked down below if you guys want to check prices, availability, and variants. Then feel free to check those links. Those do help out the channel at zero extra cost to you. And here is the Vosteed Corgi and the Fintiso Parrot. All right, so those are a little bit more medium size and definitely shorter than the Penguin. Last but not least, here's the traditional pocket knives exclusive QSP Hedgehog, Spear Point, and the more budget version here with the 14C28N and abalone scales, QSP traditional pocket knives exclusive hedgehog with spear point blade as well. Check those out. Recently dropped a video on this one. Check it out if you haven't already. This thing is sweet, especially with those abalone inlays, man. That looks so good. And of course, you got the titanium premium counterpart with the jigget saw milling right there. Right, absolutely dig that. But yeah, let's go ahead and see what this one's capable of doing here. 14C28N. Right, is it just for show or does it actually cut? And if it does, how good does it cut? Well, let's find out here. 5x zoom here for some extra drama. Oh yeah, man, this thing, holy smokes, yeah. Wow, that is insane, you guys. Absolutely cutting like nobody's business. Wow, talk about a laser beam right here, and it's just 14C28N. Everyone's favorite budget steel these days. When you put a really solid edge on this thing, man, they cut like crazy. And again, this is a factory edge, so nothing crazy. I mean, nothing out of the ordinary here. Factory edge, 14C28N cutting like nobody's business. I got a piece of cardboard, single wall piece right here. Remember, we're cutting cardboard, don't cut perpendicular, but at an angle. Flat grind. Oh yeah, this thing is gonna cut, guys. Right? No doubt about that. Not even sweating. Cutting really well. And it's something I'm noticing too as I'm going through cuts and stuff, right? I'm getting a good grip. Obviously the Ergos, these are going to be a 10 out of 10 right here because there's no pocket clip in sight. So very comfortable. And believe it or not, this little rounded portion in the back end actually helps me keep it locked. You know, it's kind of locked in my hand like that without any need for jimping anywhere. So that's pretty interesting, right? The way it kind of gets locked in there. You know, if I get a good strong grip on it. Yeah, especially if I forward choke, maybe not so much, but in the hammer grip, that feels nice, right? Guys, rate this thing in the comments on a scale from 1 through 10. How sharp is this thing, right? Rate that factory edge, 10 being the sharpest. You guys let me know in the comments. Well, there you guys have it. That is the QSP Penguin. I think this one dropped here some months ago. It's still available right now if you guys want to pick it up, right? I'll have a link down below to as many dealers and websites as you can possibly get your hands on it with all the different variants, prices, availability, and so on. Pretty sweet, very interesting knife here, right? Kind of a little bit of a departure for your everyday stuff. You know, we see so many knives coming out, like just every day a new knife is coming out from a brand or multiple knives, and you know, sometimes things really stand out. Like this one definitely stands out from the rest from everything else QSP is putting out. I mean, they definitely have had some great hits like the QSP Vault, right? The Canary folder, the Ripley. I mean, a lot of them have been money, absolute money. And this one here, in its own interesting, quirky little way, I'm already liking it. And again, this is just a raw first impressions video, not a review in any way, shape, or form. I will be carrying this knife for some time, gathering as much feedback as I possibly can, and then I will be dropping a comprehensive review on it here in the very near future. Guys, let me know, what do you like about this one? What do you love about it? Is there anything you dislike about it, guys? Let's hang out in the comment section down below. Shout out to QSP for the opportunity to check this one out, and shout out to my Patreon supporters and channel members for supporting what I do here. You guys are awesome. Hope you guys really enjoyed this one. If you made it to the end, you're the real MVP. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one, either this one or this one. Peace.